Sure. No, I'll just wait here. I'll just wait here.
I'll be fast.
Uh-huh. I'll just wait here for good old Crane Eyes Johnson.
No, legit.
Oh, God. They are trapped by this system.
Oh,
This
Jesus
is
fuck.
peak theme park. They can't leave.
We're all gonna die in here.
I'm having a good time. Hey man, have you seen my gun? It's really cool. The Impalas glued together. Yeah, it's a lot of Impalas.
The silver monkey pendant is hidden in a room. If you can solve 4 puzzles, I'll let you see it, but you have to watch out for the Temple Guardians because they're high as shit.
How did you know my name? Oh, I see.
And we are in. And there we go. Yes. Hey. There we go. We're in with more Depis, Texas, or whatever we're calling this.
Hello, it's me, the guy. Now, first of all, let's do our sound levels. Let's see if I
let's
sound
get
normal or
Figured
bad.
out this time. So I've got you.
You've got me.
You are 30 decibels higher than I am.
I don't think that's
On
30
the audio.
decibels. I think that's 30%. If that was 30 decibels, you would be like bleeding. Please don't say it's 30 decibels.
That's what OBS appears to be trying to measure in.
Oh my god.
Text is a tad low.
Tex is a tad high? What?
Text is high?
I wish I was.
Okay, text is a tad high.
My ears! Okay, am I high or low? High or low? We're gonna play Price is Right.
Well, here. Give that a try.
Hello, it's me.
Oh, and we crashed by tabbing out of JSX.
I love that. Just it shows up, just error, and I'm like, Deus Ex. Slightly high text. All right.
Still slightly high.
Well, what happened was Discord is not a good program.
To run something
and
like this in.
It does bad, and it automatically will adjust and change all your audio settings with every update. So
Honestly,
we'll have
I think
everything
even
s-
when you turn it all off, it still tries to tweak it.
yeah, not only are you kind of loud, but you sound like you're going through a high-pass filter. Wow. Well, I'll have to get into my audio settings later and get Mr. Mike to see what he can do. But let me say this much. So those of you who are in the aux, by the way, drop that aux link if you don't mind. Drop that aux link for everyone, so everyone can see that aux link and they understand that the aux is a place and it is cool.
Text? His audio just dropped by like 80%.
Did it? Did my audio just drop?
I didn't touch anything, Night Owl.
Yeah, neither did I. My god. Thank you, Discord.
Well, now you're back.
Okay, that's Discord, ladies and gentlemen. Discord.
Everything just froze. Well, that's fantastic. We're off to an excellent start.
We are off to an excellent start.
Now, yeah, that looks like us. We were at the Hella base again.
Discord is very haunted. I will say that much.
I wouldn't discount it. I mean,
Don't say that.
oh, these are the terrorist guys. Okay. Yeah, cool.
Apparently my sound quality is back at the BioShock Let's Play levels, so that's fantastic. That's what I was going for. Thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You know, I revisited Infinite and Burial at Sea.
Oh.
Maybe it's just, you know, I'm getting soft in my older age. But it's not not quite what I remembered.
Well, it's time for
I think-
Deus.
Yeah, we're
Well, it's
good.
time for Deus Meth, but I'm gonna say this. BioShock, at least originally, was a really good game series, and I thought that 1 and 2 were really good games. And then they made Infinite, and I was like, there's parts of it that are brilliant. And the rest of it's, well, you know, it's a experience. I would not say brilliant.
No, it's not on the same level, but I think people have a knee-jerk reaction with it.
Well,
because
the
in
reason-
hindsight, the distaste stuck around longer than the parts they liked. Somebody's shooting at me. Who's shooting at me?
People shoot at you. That's just fine. But no, the reason I have an issue with BioShock Infinite is I remember their teaser trailers that said, this is in-game footage. This is in-engine. And it showed a very dynamic gameplay style.
Mm-hmm.
And then they delivered on none of that.
Oh, is this a bomb thing? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing here?
Is this a bomb?
Is there a bomb? Is that what these
Is
red
there a-
lights are? Wrong button. Don't worry about that, ND. It's just a little guy.
Just don't worry about that little guy, right? What was that sound?
Gonna get a flamethrower.
Are you making mistakes?
I'm glad that
No.
wasn't part of the bomb.
Good job.
Is this the bomb? Is the bomb on
Is
the
this-
helicopter?
There's a bomb somewhere, isn't it?
I really think that would have messed with this helicopter, don't you? Like, you know that's throwing shrapnel up into the contra-rotating... Oh, it's not even contra-rotating, no.
There's a guy shooting at you.
Yeah. That guy.
He seems rather intent on doing a mess around.
Always do your magazine changes behind covers, friend. Oh god, and don't throw your pistol.
Don't throw your pistol. That's a great one.
I don't really want to waste a rocket on him. Okay. Where's my pistol? Where's my pistol? There it is. How do I get up there? Found the way. Pro tip, sidearm needs to be at your side. Yeah, that's a good one. We'll remember that one. Ooh, what are you? That may be how I progress. But first, murder. quick, JC. Do you have a med kit? No. Do I have any 40s? No.
Oh yes, let's.
No, I got
Edward,
one.
is it time for Edward 40 hands?
Nah, I'm gonna get wine drunk like a soccer mom. There we go.
Oh god, that hurts.
3 bottles.
Nothing like some Chardonnay and pants off.
Yep. 3 bottles of Chardonnay, one right after the other.
Depp, you have med kits, says Night Owl.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna use them.
Nope, those are important. They're expensive.
Greg says it's a battle Pinot.
Oh, is it? I found a body. Thank you. Ooh. Where do you go? Oh, okay. I see. This is for the sneaking. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, there's a bunch of 40s in there. And some yakisoba. Or whatever that is. This feels like a Metal Gear Solid game almost.
It is.
Mostly in
Kind
that
of.
I'm fucking it up, and it's just desperate to keep me going somehow anyway.
Yeah.
Also, the music's very much similar to Metal Gear Solid 2. Time to eat some Chunky Monkey bars. There we go. I'm all full of chocolate and booze. You can't move in a straight line. What was my objective? Oh, the missing barrels. Yes, ambrosia. Mmm. Yes. Well, once the 40 has dissipated.
Once the 40 has dissipated, imagine if
from
you
my
heard that.
metallically enhanced mind.
Imagine if you heard that at a roadside stop. You know, you're like, sir, have you had anything to drink? And he's like, once the 40 has dissipated.
That's all I'm waiting on.
Once the 40 has dissipated.
I can't stop the rock. I mean, that's just, it's the way it is. What's the best alcohol to have in your tactical webbing?
Well, it has to be small enough to fit in there unless you're using the SADF 83 pattern stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if you're using the SADF, 83 pattern stuff, you can hold like 6 to 8 liters of water. It's great web gear. That's why they're even reproducing it today. It's great webbing.
It's
my favorite, in fact, but
heavy
I
and
don't
old
own
school,
it anymore.
But
Well, yeah, it's heavy and old school, but it's not Alice, so shut up.
Alice was fine.
Alice was fine, asterisk. Sounds like that went well.
I've killed everybody that would care, so we're fine.
No one can notice if there's no one to notice.
I didn't click fast enough. That's my downfall there.
Ah, yes, the clicking.
No, I still have a Alice rig in the closet. No, I've already drained that one. I'm so predictable.
I'm not a huge fan.
Oh yeah, the
Not a
ballistic
huge
armor's
fan of-
time. I remember that.
I'm not a huge fan of Alice because I once wore it and did a hike and got a bunch of blisters.
Uh,
And don't
Okay.
say I wasn't wearing it right.
I've never had that happen to me.
I mean, that is the most passive aggressive way you could have said that. Well, I've never had that happen to me. I'm a good boy. I did it all right.
No, Atlas is just modular enough that you think you can get things set up the way you want, and then some kernel tells you that you will have your gear in this configuration because he likes it. And then you do that. Which is, funny enough, a very similar thing we're running into with, PALS webbing now.
I think most webbing is fine.
It all does the job. I mean,
Yeah.
the fucking Russians got by with a literal sack. So...
Listen, that sack is good for looting.
That sack was good for a lot of things, but carrying things wasn't its primary strength. Made an okay head bag. That just goes up to the vent. That's a computer room I set the alarm off in.
I just love watching you retrace this and admitting your crimes.
These guys are all pretty peaceable, and, I think they work for my brother. So, hey, if I... Yeah, this is out of service. I've been here.
Yeah, I sucked that ATM dry. What about it?
Nope. Alright, that's a hell of a sturdy helicopter. Can I jump in the rotor blades? Nope.
The Night Owl asks, Depp, explain head bag to the audience.
Well, it's a bag that goes over your head for, when you don't want people seeing where they're going. Maybe in the back of a SUV, a dark-colored one that's tailgating another dark-colored one.
It's funny, this conversation comes up on Deus Ex. Which is a game about that kind of stuff.
The silence was deafening after I explained that.
Sometimes you ask a question, but you don't appreciate the answer, right?
So the fun thing is, one of the Russian manufacturers, I believe it was Bars, used to always give out a little bag with when you ordered like a Gorka or one of their camouflage suits through them, and it was like literally designed to be a head bag, but it's in whatever fun color you'd ordered your uniform in, and they said that it was meant for patch material and to hold it, but it's the Russians.
Head bag. From the makers of Regret.
Yep, a free head bag with the purchase of any uniform. So,
That sounds wonderful.
back when I was doing OpForce stuff, I ordered a bunch of that because it was cheap and it was Not as well made as some of the American market stuff, but was well made enough for what I was doing. So I've got a nice little bag in their copy of DPM camo and in their weird tiny woodland camouflage. And I've got one that's just made out of Gorka canvas, which is rather rough. I would not want that one on my face. Yeah, those guys are all dead.
I just still can't get over where you said, you know, oh, yeah, that's never happened to me. I feel betrayed.
Alright, does anybody remember where I'm supposed to take this?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. We're playing a game, right?
I have scoured every inch of this map. I have found nothing else that looks like this. I'm supposed to find 2 more.
All right, Chad. Let's help Deb.
They did not hide it in the shitter. Well, hold on. Is there a hidden wall here somewhere? I don't think that's a button. Do they have a socket in the stall divider? That's impressive. Why don't we do that shit? Oh yeah, because
Greg says
Go ahead.
it's white stalls for white Americans.
I wouldn't want to know what's on that socket. I can't take any toilet paper. Somebody left their cigarettes. I probably killed
Do you
them.
think that there's somebody who bought a bunch of shit tickets at the start of COVID and is still holding on to them?
Well, I think
and
there's
it's
people
like-
that are still going through the panic bought toilet paper. Yeah. I don't know that they're holding on to them as like currency.
No, I mean holding on to
However-
them like, you know, like an investment. Like, it'll come back around.
However, my family did spend Y2K in a trailer with a Remington 870 and a big pack of Scott toilet paper. So you may be onto something.
I was told by my parents that Y2K was the end of the world, and we spent it like huddled around praying. These are educated people.
Yeah, no, our religious fervor was reserved for when Dad was feeling guilty. So
Oh, all right. Calvinist, eh? Yeah,
yeah, well, obviously the prayers work.
that's fair.
This looks secret passage like.
I have enough people saying enough weird shit about cultism and everything else. I cannot abide someone who goes back and is like, Texas Family's prayers are the reason why, you know, Y2K didn't play out.
I need to find a sewer grate. Okay, this is the helicopter base. I think. Sewer grate.
Now, the one thing of religious fervor that I will actually buy in on. The one thing what?
the exit marked exit.
Yeah. Yeah, you have. But anyways, here's the thing. I remember when that one weirdo said that the world was gonna end, like the rapture, right?
Yeah.
That old dude was into numerology. He was like, I read the Bible 487 times, and based on these 487 times, if we add those up and divide them, it says that Jesus comes back Thursday. Never mind that the Bible says, like, you shall not know the time or the hour, and I shall come like a thief in the night, and all that other stuff. You know, threw that away and was like, apocalypse next Thursday, noon 30, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, the day that's supposed to happen, Macho Man Randy Savage dies. No apocalypse. Now, I'm not trying to say that Macho Man went up there and sorted shit out. But I want to believe.
This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebedev. We're certain based on what you've discovered that he's working with terrorists. Your orders are to locate and kill him.
I'm a
We're sending
cop,
you a
right?
map of the airfield.
Kind of.
Kill the K word? We're just admitting that's what I do. I mean, it's what I've been doing, but it's not what I'm supposed to have been doing. Right?
Supposed to is a really strong word, isn't it?
All I know is I got a lot of bullets and there's not enough motherfuckers to go around. Oh, that's a pushable box. I see. I wonder if I can beat this robot to death with a crowbar.
Come on there, Gordon Freeman. You might want to save before you do that.
I did have some difficulty finding the exit, so we're gonna save.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. It pans
That
pretty
rate of
fast.
fire sounded pretty high.
There's 4 barrels on that.
Well, you can get pretty good rate of fire out of 4 barrels.
I like to think that I was actually standing between the barrels.
So they couldn't converge yet.
Mm-hmm. But this game clearly uses bullshit hit scan, so it's terrible. This does not look like LaGuardia. Like I've
Look,
been to
LaGuardia at that point, it's future LaGuardia.
Yeah.
So shut up.
Future Guardia.
Futuri Guardia. So be quiet. Don't worry about it.
I recall there being more machine guns at actual LaGuardia as well. Which is kind of funny. Doing here.
I ask myself that all the time. I'm like, what am I doing here?
Somebody took a pot shot at me. Not very nice.
I love the music. Because it
The
just...
music's
it
really
sets-
chill, and it... Oh.
The music in this game always set the mood for me. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? And then I hear that music and I'm like, that's right, murder.
The panic flick? Oh, yeah.
The robot.
Voice?
Scanning area. Time to destroy. That was great.
The idea of armed guards at the airport was kind of beyond the pale when this game was developed.
You know, that says something, don't it? What a world.
It does. It says a lot. Specifically, it says that machine guns are fucking awesome.
I agree. I think machine guns are great. No, I'm just saying that because I own one. And if I had all the money in the world,
you were biased.
you know,
in
I'm
the
biased.
best way.
If I had all the money in the world, I'd buy more. You know, I'd buy many more machine guns if
Yeah.
I had all the money in the world, but I don't. Now, someone in the Ox had suggested that we have. Well, someone had suggested a GoFundMe to buy me a tank, but that's a lot of maintenance. And
Tanks
as cool
are
as a
awful to
tank,
work on.
I know. And as soon as it sounds like, oh, cool, a tank, it's like, I've reached middle age. Now, if I was 20 years old and you said free fucking tank, hands down, I'd do it. Now I'm almost 40. And so when someone says free fucking tank, I'm like, well, I mean, I don't have that kind of money for lubricants. And I'm not willing to let something burn, you know, just because I want to have it. It's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Well, unless it's like a T-72. Even then, those have gone up in price for reasons.
Some reason.
And they're easier to work on than Western tanks. Because, well,
Not
you know,
by much.
but enough. They're also designed to be moron-proof, which, as a moron, I'm fine.
So, the Russian idea of reliable when it comes to vehicles, as you well know, is easy to fix, not doesn't break down.
Oh, I know. The best definition of I'd heard this story that a guy moved to Russia, and when he moved to Russia, he asked, like, what is a good brand of washing machine, you know, for his house? And, you know, the locals recommended a certain brand of washing machine. Said, oh, this one's really good. It's really, you know, it's you'll like it. And it broke all the time, but it was easy to fix. Like, you just popped the side of it off and then moved a wire. And it was fixed. And he's like, this isn't good. This isn't reliable. And he says, oh, I never said reliable. I said, this is good.
Important distinction. Yeah, no, the gas is broken down all the fucking time.
Yeah, but that's why you like it. It's a good hobby vehicle.
It's awful. It's a money pit, and I just throw money at it.
Well, saves you from buying a boat.
Mm-hmm. It does at that.
Buying a boat's like buying a horse.
I don't know, I mean... Sometimes a horse, you know, eats somebody's finger, and that's fun.
Horses do that. They just do that. Because horses are evil.
No, they're bored. I once watched a horse take a tree out of the ground. And then once it was out, it just fuck it and just ignored it until we took it out of the pen. There's a man.
It sounds horrible.
Yeah, just decided, fuck this hedge tree. Just one day. Got him. And, yeah. Slowly killed it by tearing all the branches off like a petulant child. And then after that had happened, it would just ram itself into it until it had broken it free of its earthly moorings. And then it threw it out of the pen.
That's a bit nuts.
That same horse figured out that the hot wire on the electric fence is hot, but if you just barely touch it, it tickles. So you'd be like, what's that horse doing? And you'd look at it, and it would be taking its top lip and just bouncing it onto the hot wire and making a face every time it did. And then it would do it again, and it did that for hours. That horse had almost 40 acres to run on. It was fat because we fed it too much. It never got ridden because it was kind of cantankerous. Like, it had a really good life for a horse.
It just decided to be weird.
It just decided that's what it was doing, yeah. Sure hope none of these guys are my... Do I have a contact here?
Don't worry about it. What do you... Oh, I'm sure, I hope none of these people I'm fucking nailing with a 12 gauge are bad people. I hope I didn't shoot some good guys in the face. Me, Johnny Good Guy.
Well, the story has not yet established that I'm the bad guy. I'd just like to make that clear. So first of all...
Scanning area.
That's a shotgun, not the rocket gun.
Do you have any EMP grenades?
No, I do have the super explodey grenades. I got rid of the EMP grenades because I wasn't fighting robots. Yep, just shoot things that move.
That's how I hunt in that hunt game, where you hunt things.
Oh, yes. The Hunt is what I think it was called.
It's like Hunter Call of the Wild. Where I had a 243 Winchester in that, and that game insists that 243 Winchester takes about 12 bullets to kill a deer.
Yep.
Now, having owned exactly two 243s in my life, I will tell you that at most it takes 2, and typically it does it on the first shot, because modern bullets are pretty good.
They're
But-
pretty good.
Yeah, I remember
was a
playing that
box.
game, and I shot so many deer, like 12 times each,
In the face.
in the face. So you'd know where my deer were in the forest because they whistled.
We need
then
to
I
revisit
remember-
that at some point, because they added...
They added like M1 Garens and
Yeah,
all
they added
sorts of
the
stuff.
M1 Garand with the wimpy 5-round cutoff.
That sounds
Clip.
awful.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like what I voted for.
But they also added a AR-15, your favorite gun.
I don't hate the AR, I just don't believe in the cult of it. And I don't think that's unreasonable.
As I said, your favorite gun.
Well, the issue I have is where people are like, okay, I went through absolute hell to earn my stripes as a gunsmith. You own a few guns I've made,
Uh-huh.
and you know that I am not just some guy who clips AR-15 parts together and then goes, I'm a gunsmith. That's mainly the main issue I have, is everybody I've met who owns an AR-15 thinks they're a gunsmith because they put one together. And I'm like, you know what? Let me get you a end mill. Let me get you a lathe. Let me get you all these things. Like, let me get you a chance to restore some wood. Let me get you a chance to do all of these things that actually require thousands of hours of practice to even learn.
Jesus Christ.
I know, Jesus Christ, I'm rambling again. But, right. That robot's gonna kill the shit out of you.
That's fine.
It's what it does. It's a kill bot. They're designed
bot?
to kill.
Murder.
Yeah, it's a murder bot. It's not designed to give hugs. It's designed to fucking murder.
I did read the Murderbot Diaries, which had been
I
recommended to me.
started those.
They're okay. I found that I liked the later books better than the first. I'm out of rockets.
So here's my question. Oh, someone said, what kind of guns would you add to Hunter Call of the Wild? Blunderbuss.
I want a punt gun.
Blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss would be pretty stupid. But you'd need the green coveralls with the calico patch on the knee and only one button. Whaling harpoon gun.
Ah, yes. Yeah, the bomb lance.
There's a deer over there.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
That'd be horrific.
They're like, well, I'm here to hunt some deer.
They added a bunch of novelty camos and stuff like that too, so you can dress up in your camouflage. It's made entirely of duck shapes.
I remember, wasn't it Diggs I was following Gummy around using the duck call and everything?
Yes. Well, and
That
there's
shit-
like a random tiny chance that animals will respond to a call that they are not supposed to. So, I think we did get the achievement for it, because it gave it to everybody that was in that lobby, but we got the achievement for calling in a deer with a duck call.
I am a hero.
Who's there?
Who's there? Blam.
Winchester. Alright. What's that red light?
Oh, did I tell you I got an email from our favorite federal agency?
Oh?
U.S. Piss.
Oh! Are they mad about no more Zip Winchester?
They said, and I quote, "I work with a Zip Winchester."
Who's there?
They said that. They said, "I work with a Zip Winchester." And I was like, oh no.
They found. God damn.
So I wrote back, I'm hoping it's not the guy's name. I'm hoping that, you know, it's just the mannerisms, even though that is in itself horrifying.
Yeah, a little bit. And he just fucked off. Alright. Cool.
Yeah, he fucked off. He had other things to do.
he's bleeding like really bad. I would not
He had
want
himself
to be
some
him.
bleed. It's okay. It happens. A lot of people bleed. Every day. They'll be making some steak. They'll cut their fingers off.
That sounds like how a mobster explains, you know, the shakedown.
You know, a guy comes along. He cuts his hand open. When Bionic Babe came down and visited Location Redacted, she made like 8 million meatballs.
Okay.
They all disappeared in like 4 hours.
Nice.
She made like 4 cookie sheets of meatballs. And we aided them all. She made them from scratch because she's Italian.
Oh, okay. Buongiorno.
Well, she actually made really like, and I mean meatballs from scratch.
Yeah, and like actual Italian meatballs.
Italian. You can tell we're both from more or less the South.
Yeah.
Italian. Meatball. Bruh, Walmart.
Infinite lock strength.
That means don't touch it. Yep, BB and her balls. I was like, put your balls in my mouth. It's gonna get clipped.
Yeah. Yeah, that one is.
It's alright.
There's something up there. How does one get up there? Huh? Oh. Don't mind me, little Mr. Murderbot. Nope. No need to scan. Fuck, I'm still
You
out
just
of...
say no need to scan to the robot.
Yes.
No, you're cool. We're cool. I'm hip. I'm with it. I know what I'm
Everything is
doing.
Good. I'm good. You're good. Oh god. There's a lot of these. I have to find the personal airplane, which I assume is in this giant fuck-off hangar that was labeled 747 House.
Where's the plane live? In the plane house.
In the plane house. Who's shooting at me?
Who's there? I got this. I'm hit.
Sounds like the 12 gauge works.
Only if I muzzle stamp them with it. Good lord.
Well, some people are tough because they're full of cybernetic stuff.
Famous
They're
planes
just-
don't like staying at the plane house. There's too many hangers on. Oh, God. You got this, DJ Gent, or whatever your name is.
BC farting.
Ugh. me into the plane house.
I need myself in the plane house because I wish air pain.
That's a fairly high detail image of a screw there.
Well, here's the interesting thing. Actually, I would say this. Anyone out there who hasn't done it, I would go watch Ross Scott's breakdown of Deus Ex, probably the best breakdown of Deus Ex there is. And he does a wonderful breakdown, including on how the mapping works for all the graphics.
Okay.
And it's an incredible breakdown of a game. It's probably the best game review in history. And I'm not saying that lightly. He and I are not affiliated. I don't want anyone to think that Ross Scott paid me to say that. But go to Accursed Farms on YouTube. And... Are you playing Hot Cross Buns on the...
No, I was trying to brute force it. I guessed 1, 2, 3, 4, and when that didn't work, I just started counting up. Now, there's some kind of metal zappy thing in there. What is your secret, metal zappy thing? Are you gonna zap me?
I'm willing to bet yes.
What happens if I throw a grenade in there? Oh god, bad nade, bad nade, bad nade. Alright, it's cool. What happens if I throw another grenade in there? Nothing. Well, that's not the interactivity I was looking for. That looks very zappy. Zappy and unhappy. Oh, that's continuous. Okay. I don't have enough room. No, it's cool. I'll just stand here and slowly bypass the panel, I guess. Oh, it electrified my leg off.
Electricity is like that.
Man. That sucked.
Yeah. So, to everyone in the Ox...
Yes, sorry.
To everyone in the Ox, here's what I'm going to ask of you guys, and gals, and AI masquerading as both waiting to overthrow us all. Here's what I want. If you guys could, please and thank you, I would like you to go through and find the very best of Depp and I streaming, the very best, dumbest stuff, and send it to Depp. The very best of the dumbest. The dumbest, craziest things we've done, and send it to Depp. Because we are going to remix the intro for this thing.
Eventually.
And that's what we need.
No, I'm
Bestest
getting around
of the
to it.
dumbest. No, send it to Depp. I've commanded the legions. The dumbest. The bestest of the dumbest.
That's a lot of my work. Okay.
Oh, I understand. I'm saying pick a top of your 5 and send it away.
Stop looking at me. God damn it. The Great Mr. Train Massacre. Yeah, that's fine, Samurai. I'm in the infernal security room. What do I get for it? That's not a lot. Okay. Ballistic armor is bullshit, so we'll drop it. Yeah, drop it. I don't need a fucking knife. Here's everything you need to know about knife fighting. It sucks. Everybody's going to the hospital.
But what if you're Paul Muad'Dib Atreides?
Yeah,
Even him?
even him.
What about Paul Atreides from the 80s?
He's pretty styling, but I think even he
He
would
can
get
shout
cut.
people to death.
Yeah, so can like an angry dad.
He was in Fallout.
I want it. Weapons in green can be updated. There it is. Boom. Done. Let's see. Didn't he get gimped in the second one? Asks Wayward Stone. I don't know, I never saw it.
I don't think that's a hot take at all. I think that the new Dune soundtrack is really weak. I think the old Dune soundtrack was pretty baller.
I actually have not seen either of them, so I have no dog.
All right, next time you visit, we're gonna do a dunk run. I'm gonna be like, we're watching Dunk.
I've just been waiting for them to hit Netflix. Actually, I think the first one is now on streaming.
The second one's on streaming, but you have to buy it.
Yeah, no, that's not my style. Like, I'm interested kind of in that Civil War thing, but I'm not.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's the guy who did 28 Days Later.
yeah. But
He's a great director.
I am very, very rarely go to a movie theater and deal with people excited to see a movie.
Same.
So we're just, I'm going to have to wait until that one hits streaming. Okay, yeah, there we go. Camera status off, and then get out of there. Oh, what do you give me? Gas grenade and binos. Another crowbar. Those are not the secret to the door code. Where do I get the door code? Can you interrogate people in this game?
And no. Well, kind of. You can walk up and talk to them, but if you mean, can you do the Metal Gear Solid where you like put a gun against their head and they're like, tell me your secrets with
That's
violence?
exactly what I meant, yes.
No. This game doesn't allow you to do that. That's a Kojima thing.
Does it have to be?
I wish to hurt people and squeeze them for secrets.
I mean, it seems effective for him.
You think that Kojima just likes hurting people?
Yes. Mostly us, I think.
That's fair.
What's in here?
Ah, Metal Gear.
Oh my god, do I need to go get the tiny box to get in the back of a truck? How weak are my legs?
They're incredibly weak. You don't leg day.
You know, even at my weakest, I think I could clamber into the back of a 54-inch freight deck semi-trailer. It's not fun. It's not pretty. I could do it. Alright, Mr. DC Genton. Here's your little babby step stool.
BC Fenton. AC Johnson.
Can't drop that here. It's too high for my little legs.
I'm just a whittle guy.
Ooh, Sabo shells.
Sabat.
It's a box. Gotta get the step stool. Come on. I found a step stool.
Octagon. Stomp stool.
Crank darts. Pepper cartridge. Well, that was fucking useless.
Non-lethals. Boo.
Non-lethal's more like non-fun. Where did you come from?
Well, back the same place he came. Dead.
Sometimes you just gotta treat him with an iron hand. And mine was made by Gaston Glock. Where the fuck? Do you have the code? It's supposed to be the runway?
I just love your little, like, click of your shoes.
Yeah. My tiny little toes a tapping as I run around looking for the code to get into the 747 house. Okay. This is not a normal looking hangar.
All right, go to that code box.
Yeah, let's just look up the code.
No, I think I just remembered it.
Is it 747?
Call it old age. Call it old age. Call it a random neuron. Okay, are you guys ready for some? Let's see if Texas memory works. Don't look it up. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we believe in a Christmas miracle. Are you ready? No, it's not that. All right, let me think. 7914.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
God damn it. Let me think. I may have fucked it up.
It's secure, says BC Benton.
Well, I failed.
It's not 42069. Psydoc says, holy fuck, dude, you are so close. 5914. Nope. £747. 747 star.
No, we need to keep
Zero
searching.
for operator.
There's gotta be something.
Nope. It's secure. Somehow I have to believe that the answer lies in the angry box.
There's one somewhere.
Fuck the helicopter. Call the lock-picking lawyer. Nope. I used to think Glocks were called Glocks because Glock is German for bell, and bell makers also make cannons. No, the guy's name was Glock, and he made curtain rods. I
heard he made tile.
Let me out! Let me out!
Just random violence now.
The crowbar does not appear to be working, Riga. Maybe it's... No, that's... very helpful, though. It's on both sides, in case somebody happens to be standing at the wall of electrification and needs to know if this is the 747 house. Okay.
I love that it's called the 747 house. Not hangar, just house.
House. Yep.
Planes live in the house.
Planes live in the house. Anything up there? Nope. 0451. That's a negative. Glock fact. He was a horse inseminator. Yes, he was.
Like in his spare time?
Yeah, it's the two products of Gaston Glock.
There's something that rhymes with that, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Horse product and well-made but bland firearms.
It's okay to be well-made but bland. That could describe my entire everything. People just keep saying 5914 as though that's going to correct things.
5914.
Nope. How weird is that? Didn't work the 50th time.
Basically, the code is in the barracks. Where's the barracks?
Well, you also said where's the exit while walking past the thing marked exit. So, I mean, let's not be too hasty here, right? You are not going to brute force it.
No, I was just trying to get out of the keypad. I do appreciate that they specified that the giant H is for the helicopter. That's nice. Judge not lest ye be judged. Okay, so those aren't the barracks. Those are the weird little turret towers. And that's the giant hangar entrance for where the plane goes, because plane will maneuver really great in this Connex maze.
It's the plane house. It's where the plane lives.
That is where the plane lives. There's the boathouse where I left all the bodies. And I'm willing to bet that's the barracks, but how do I get in there? Nope. Nope. Explosives usually do it for me. Boxes. I'm going to go collect every box on this level. I'm going to jump the fence.
I don't... Alright, you know what? Sure.
It's a physics puzzle. It's a valve puzzle.
That is not how this works. This is not the era of Valve.
but it could be. Maybe we're all just mistaken. You and your failing old man memory.
I do have an old man memory. I'm an old man.
8169 says Night Owl. Okay, we'll go try that one. While we wait for the robot to leave me alone. Poor robot. Nobody likes him because he just opens fire on people in a secure area.
He can't help it. He was designed to do one thing, and that's called be cool.
I'm not bad. I'm programmed this way.
I'm not bad. I'm really cool.
He does his job. As opposed to the other sort of old man memory, where you only remember people over the age of 50. That would be an interesting conundrum. Yeah, Gaston Glock did die last year.
His last words were, please buy my products.
No, it's not 8169.
Do you think they buried him in an overly square coffin?
Good question. They might have. They could have. Oh, it's too heavy to lift? I'm gonna have to push it the entire way?
Oh, that's not a terrible noise.
Try 5914 again. Okay.
Yeah, brute force it, but insist that's the passcode.
This seems like something that Harry Dubois would do.
Try it again, but harder.
Break the keypad's knees until it acts right.
Yeah, that's the Magistrata
manager.
Mundanus way. That's the Magistrata Mundanus way. Break the keypad's knees.
Not 9905. Yeah, it's four letters.
Letters? Oh man, we screwed
numbers. Guys, I have not slept yet today. I worked a shift last night. I pulled down a really, really long work week because of shit going on. So I'm not all here. I'm just...
It's alright. We like you how you are.
Yeah. Alright, we're going back to the pushing the box method.
We gotta... Sometimes in life we have to push our box around.
Gotta steer it. So I don't think it'll go over the helipad. Life lessons with X and debt. Sometimes you gotta push your box around. Sometimes we push the box, sometimes the box pushes us.
That's life, ain't it?
It is. Have I, Yeah, I don't have any augment. So, yeah, no. I can't make myself stronger to pick up the box. Got a manual with all codes. Stage, this is going to be...
LaGuardia. The
NYC Airfield. And this is the 747 house code.
747 house.
Unless there's multiple 747 house codes, in which case it's one of them. Can you flip the box over? It's the code on the bottom. No, you cannot, and it is not.
How do you know?
Maybe it won't let you put the code in until JC Johnson learns it from somewhere in the level. Glory to Arstotzka. Glory indeed. Find a
Glory.
window and
Cause
break
no
it.
trouble.
I don't think I'm finding windows on this metal monolith of a hangar.
Try 9905.
Again? Okay.
Wait, did we try that one?
We have. Then an
My
air
God.
duct. Going back to the area where you throw the lamb, the one with the big building. Yeah. There we go. Go back there. There is a keypad. I can't get in there because there's this giant fuck-off fence in the way. On this fence, it's lamb-proof. I've actually used that one, Ogawa.
I love our fumbling in the dark.
This goes beyond just fumbling in the dark.
It's advanced fumbling.
Alright, yeah, there we go. There's the East Gate. Oh, East Gate. I just realized that.
All right,
Well,
BRB,
but
my food is here.
I'm facing east, so this would actually be the West Gate.
Oh God! Look, BRB, my food is here. Continue
Yeah, yeah,
fumbling.
yeah, yeah.
Chat, help Dep, help Dep.
Yeah, okay, so we've got the red light with a door strength of infinite and a lock strength of infinite, so I can't... It's locked. Oh. Cool thing. It's locked. Can't hack it. It's locked. Yeah. Oh, you mean the key ring? Oh God. I had a key for this. Oh God, no, 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 no.
Is someone there? Who was that? I didn't see a uniform.
That's what you use left lethal for, is to make it easier to lethal them. Another knife? Alright, bathroom's clear. Reload. Okay. Single stack mag, is that pistol from the 20s? Yeah, pretty much. Save game, hanger.
You can relax, JC. I told the troops to stand down. That's right. I'm working for the NSF. I'll meet you at the 747.
Jesus Christ, didn't you hear me? I ordered the militia to stand down. Your militia killed a lot of our men tonight. Just listen to what I've got to say. We don't have much time. You got that right. UNATCO will have a team here in a few minutes.
I don't know what let me do it.
Everyone up to the president is at UNATCO's mercy as long as UNATCO controls the supply of ambrosia. You believe that? We have proof. We need to get the ambrosia to Hong Kong. Heard of Tracer Tong? He can help us synthesize it ourselves.
That was my
You better
bad.
step away from the jet. Your boss is my next objective. Join us, JC. Talk to Lebedev. He can convince you.
Alright. I wonder how many more it will let me get away with. Can you stab Paul?
Jesus Christ, JC.
Alright, it looks like Paul's a bigger badass than I am. I wonder if he's get gun proof. Yes. Yes, he is. How many, though? Oh, Jesus Christ. That one hit the engine. Alright. Fuck that hanger. Okay, so Paul is proof. Yeah, there we go. What about that guy?
Hold fire. What is it now?
God, he talked to me and personified
All right.
himself.
I'm back. What have we found out?
Paul doesn't like me
Why?
because he said I told the militia to stand down, and I stabbed this man to death.
Why are you laughing as you admit to your murder?
He's a terrorist. It's not a murder. It's a public service.
Well, that's fair.
It even said terrorist. It just, said it in green instead of red this time. When they're on our side, we call them freedom fighters.
Dedicated to the brave freedom fighters of Afghanistan. I showed somebody I showed somebody Rambo 3,
Yeah.
Where it said that.
Yep.
And they were like, oh my god! It blew their mind. It was like, oh how the turns have tabled.
Oh, yeah. Time to go talk to the terrorist leader fucking assed out of my mind on the 40s out of his minibar.
Can you imagine going to some terror camp and the guy's like, oh yes, please, allow me to offer some refreshment, and it's just a bunch of 40s?
Alright, it turns out that this plain interior is kind of confusing, and this filter is not helping.
Ah, yes.
There we go. Okay. What about down? Is he in the cargo hold? Oh, yeah, there we go. I found it.
That's the last one. Good work.
I want in the box.
What are you, a cat?
It's got a augmenty thing in there.
I want what's in the box.
Alright, where the fuck is this guy? Alright, so Paul's officially outed himself as one of the terror mans.
So what's the solution here?
Well, I stabbed him a lot, and he finally turned around and murdered me.
Oh.
So I don't think that's it. Okay, so it's not there. Yeah, the couch is too heavy to lift.
Gotta drink your arm back on.
I gotta drink my arm back. Yep.
You
know
gotta
me too
drink your
well.
arm back on.
Hey Paul, where's your brother? I thought he was coming up to see me. The sound of chugging from the other room.
You just hear it? It sounds like someone pissing, but in reverse.
Reverse pissing. So what, do I have to lockpick my way in to talk with him? Paul couldn't open this door for me?
He's not a very good brother.
Or he probably could, but he's pissed off because I stabbed his guy.
You're talking to my man all wrong. I really wanted to see him say something wild in the Dunk 2 movie, but he didn't.
A lot of 40s.
He played a very sedate character,
He did.
which is fine.
He, you know, he is a classically trained actor. If he wants to be serious, then more power to him.
More power to him. Sucks down another gallon of water.
Yeah, just casually having this conversation is, you know... Is it just 40s? It's 40s and wine. Those are the only alcohol I've found so far.
Yes, madam. Yeah, please come over to my house. I can offer you a selection of 40s or wine.
Apparently, I frightened hippocampus hamster's mother. The words
What? How
reverse
so?
pissing were said, and my mother gave me a weird look.
Reverse pissing.
Well, because I said it like, fuck you, Baltimore.
Reverse pissing.
No, it absolutely sounds like something they would have in there. I'm gonna waste all the water on your 747, man. I'm sorry. Oh, dude, $25? Can I have that? On some goggles? Hold on. I need to make some room in the old pockets. I mean, yep, okay, time to talk.
I surrender.
What?
Easy now, Agent. UNATCO has a policy against killing unarmed prisoners. We have much to learn from each other.
We're assuming control of the airfield. The vaccine will be returned to the international authorities.
I surrender.
Wonder
What?
Why your brother came over to our side?
He sounded
He
so
makes his own
indignant.
decisions.
I know.
Wouldn't be
He's
too
like, but I
without a reason.
brought all these
Is he always
guns.
like that, or is it because I've killed so many people?
Good work. Now finish the job. That should be easy for a man who has nerves of steel.
He surrendered. He's an unarmed prisoner. UNATCO policy protects him.
Terminate the prisoner, Agent. If you are too afraid, you are ordered to return to base on Manderley's authority. There is a helicopter waiting. I have the command here now. A little more decorum, please.
I'm sorry, Juan. A slave obeys.
You are worthless if you cannot obey a simple order. A A little more decorum, please.
I did what you asked.
Asked to kill somebody. Just goes and smashes him with a fucking crowbar.
Ugh.
See to the helipad. We know your brother was here. He is gone, but we will find him.
All clear, sir.
Now I gotta backtrack to the helipad. How many times is Paul gonna tell me, no, you can join my side? Was that a one and done thing, or can I still back out after fucking his plans all up?
What are you planning?
I have no plan. I mean, I thought that was fairly obvious.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure I was saying what everyone else was also saying.
Yeah, no, this is off the cuff.
Splendid.
This certainly does seem like the path of more murder, though.
I wouldn't say more murder, I'd just say I expected this.
Classic brother behavior. A good soldier follows orders. Oh, there are plain goods? Is it the box I couldn't get into? I bet I can get into it if I carry this explosive barrel. No, it won't let me. I see they have a collection of artisanal corpses.
Artisanal corpses, you say?
Oh, god damn it. That's a good line. Alright, how do I get back in here then? Oh, that's the wrong gate. God. It's not even a real fucking airport and I'm already lost. Oh.
I think at a certain point they just made airports to be difficult.
Yeah. Come on, they've not been here long enough to generate that many flies. Well, what's this one again? 5509? No. 5514? No.
5419?
5419? No.
No.
5914. Okay.
I was right. Earlier, though.
No, you said 7914.
All clear, sir.
Oh.
You were very close.
Now I'm sad.
Oh, they haven't dropped the ramp back down? God, you guys are useless. Hey, can I take Juan's body with me?
What are you going to do with the body?
I want to have it in every cutscene I talk to my brother.
You just have it and you're holding it up and you're like, I'm a terrorist!
Yeah, pretty much. That seems like a normal thing to do, right?
Congratulations, Agent. You are one of us after all. I confess I had my doubts. Your helicopter is waiting at the airfield.
Yep. I'll just be taking my things.
I offer you a helicopter.
You know, they're all assholes, but they're my assholes.
I say that about the Ox sometimes. Love you guys.
Alright. Maybe this is biometrically opened. Nope, it's not face scan. Get in there.
You know what I heard the other day that made me realize something? Is that
What?
there are certain compliments that if somebody says them of you, they don't sound good.
Okay.
Like if someone calls you precious,
Okay, yeah.
that's not complimentary, is it?
No.
Someone's like, "Oh, you're so precious."
He didn't do it for you, lady. He did it to fuck with his brother. Alright. Yeah, down in the cargo hold, 9905. Where's the pad? What's the pad, Psyduck? I see no fucking pad. Ah! Okay. Okay, there's a barrel there. What's my flashlight button? It's F. That's right.
F for flashlight. F. Look at that. A
Thank you,
canister.
Paul. Oh,
You don't have inventory room.
yeah. I gotta eat all the soy. Drink all 7 orange sodas. And we're gonna drop the goggles I stole from Juan. He can have them back. Boom, augmentation can. Right? That is an augmentation can, right? Yeah, yeah.
Correct. By the way, save, please.
In a second.
You need a doctor to install those.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
It's like Shadows of a Doubt.
Well, Shadows of a Doubt, you don't need the doctor. You just need the bed.
Confessions of Modern Healthcare. You don't need the doctor. You want the doctor.
Yeah, it's the bed that's the important part of the exchange, right? It's what you're paying
You know-
for, certainly.
Last time I was in the hospital, they took that same tack. They were like, "You're paying for the bed," you know, when you look at the bill that comes in.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "So are you telling me that if I stood, it would be cheaper?"
Because I'll try.
Oh, God, yes, I'd try.
Yep. Oh, yeah. What's this charge? Well, that's because you breathed our air. And our ficus in the lobby worked very hard on that. So we are going to charge you for it.
You didn't bring your own oxygen.
I'm just imagining this guy going for a piss and he can etch his name in the porcelain in the urinal.
I hate that, but I could also see it.
Alright, yeah, there's a boat dock where I found the ambrosia. Yeah, the good times. I killed a couple of guys over there. Not a lot. I killed more at the airplane and the hangar house.
The airplane
I
lived
did
at the
leave
airplane
one
house.
because he was slowing me down. It, you know, I have to cut ties with the things that hold me back, and Juan was holding me back. As was Paul. So that is a question. Did they give JC a cyborg dog? No, I suppose.
Hunter told me about Paul.
It's true. Paul's been working for the NSF.
This is gonna shake up the coalition.
I'm just talking
JC.
at the
I
helicopter.
don't know if you realized how important your brother was.
Coalition will recover. I'm not so worried about the Coalition.
UN officials will probably get involved. You'll have to keep your head down if you're gonna come through this in one piece. Sure you're ready to head back to base?
I'm ready.
Let's move out.
I'm a hero.
I'm ready. Let's move out. Alright, so that, like, fundamentally changes things, right? Unless I'm fucked either way because, you know, the Denton name.
Listen, you'll be all right,
Or,
maybe.
excuse me, the Jenton name.
Oh yeah, Gent. That's right. We're a different creature, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Vanderlee's pleased that you followed orders. He wants to see you.
But didn't you fly in together?
Nobody really believes it.
Don't care, desk dude. Fuck off.
That guy just starts crying.
I stole his orange soda and his candy bar. Tell him to nobody cares, desk dude.
He
Fuck
needs
off.
that. He needs that to grow up and be a big boy.
He buys one of those like every 10 minutes. Because every time I walk through the office, I just take it without any comment.
You just walk by, put them in your pockets, and leave?
Yeah, yep.
That's fucking horrible.
Don't even acknowledge that he's a person or that he has any, say in it. Like, it's clear that that's an expectation at this point, right? That he will have that on his desk so that I may swipe it.
Then what'd you do?
I chased them into the building.
Weren't you scared?
I went too far down.
When I'm wearing this helmet, I've learned to set aside the instincts of a civilian and be completely professional.
Fucking
They had
cool.
assault guns.
Tactically, I had the advantage.
Wow.
And
You
he's
should find
not-
some water to drink.
I think there's water in here. Yeah. Here we go.
Why is it that I imagine that your character, when he eats that, it sounds like a wood chipper? You know? They just...
She was just happy to get out of the conversation. Yeah, see, no, I was just getting her out of a tough spot. Alright. Where's the little robo dude? Put this can in my head. I want to pick more stuff up. There you are. EMP shield or ballistic protection. I get shot a lot. Alright, there we go. Thank you, little medical dude. Hey, can you fix me? Yes. Boom, done. Fuck you, medical bot. I'm on my own. Alright.
My vest caught a few slugs, but I had a job to do, and I did it.
Hey, 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 hey.
How are you holding up?
Fine.
How are you holding up? Just start swinging crowbar?
To assassinate a man in cold blood. Must have been difficult.
Not if you pause for a second and think about who he was and what he stood for.
It's a shame when a difference of opinion gets somebody killed. That's all I have to say about that.
Every war is the result of a difference of opinion.
Alright,
Maybe the
our
biggest
quartermaster
questions
is
can be the
also a
answer to the
traitor.
greatest of conflicts.
Let's hope not, or we're on the brink of another world war. Speaking of which, tell me what you need. I'll load you up.
What do I need? No, yeah. I've been using a shotgun.
I've been using a shotgun.
Working in close, huh? Takes guts.
Okay. That just sounds like a statement I would make in reference to that question. What do you need? I've been using a shotgun.
He's like, oh, okay.
Hey, JC, how's the weather outside? I haven't been out today. My pants are really tight. Okay.
I hurt people for a living. Okay.
I enjoy it. Do you enjoy when I hurt people? There's Manderley. Yeah, there we go.
I can't believe it, JC. What got into Paul?
I guess he got a better offer.
What a blow. I don't know how we'll recover. It's almost like losing a son.
You know, I could grow
myself,
that
but we've
stupid
got to
little
go
beard
on.
and just be
Is
the
Manderley
new
available?
Go
Paul.
right in, JC. He has a lot to discuss. Incidentally, I haven't been able to reach Jaime. If you cross paths, could you mention that Walton Simons is looking for him?
I'll let him know.
These flowers are awful.
Objectives complete, sir.
Good, good. Here's your op bonus as usual, 1,000 for a flawless performance.
Flawless.
You might be interested to know that your tenacity has impressed some very important people.
I only wish to serve the Coalition to the best of my ability.
They have high hopes for you, JC. You understand the importance of loyalty, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's what seems to be missing in your brother. I hope you'll understand why the Coalition has shut down Paul's augmentations and has activated the kill switch.
Activated what?
He's our enemy now. He's gone, JC. The Coalition wants you to understand that he's just another terrorist, like the ones that have died by your very hand this evening.
Can they really kill him? With the press of a button?
Yes, and you too. So take these orders seriously. They're sending you to Hong Kong.
What about Paul? Will I get to see him again?
Please, just get your equipment and meet our pilot, Jock, at the helipad. You'll need to take out a man called Tracer Tong, Paul's contact in Hong Kong. Prove that they can trust you. JC,
I stabbed Paul for
it's
you.
critical that they trust you.
Alright. The mustache says I must kill.
The mustache has
Just
must
hand it
ask you
over.
to kill
How could
people.
Paul do this to us?
Oh, man. That's how you know that he really got deep six, is they took Paul's fucking nameplate off the desk. They're serious about it this time. Paul's really, really asked this one up. I had absolutely nothing to do with it.
You're not a bad person, you just play one. Time to suck some water.
Von Falkenstein says I'm an awful employee.
How so?
You understand loyalty, right? By the way, we can literally kill you anytime we want. Yeah.
Yeah, just
We'll miss you, Agent.
Well, that sounded awful final. Time to get on the black helicopter. Actually, I think he said grab gear first, didn't he? Where the fuck is Jaime at? Who the fuck is Jaime?
start looking.
This
Are
area
you
is
Jaime?
off limits.
Are you Jaime?
You just start walking up and saying that.
I would if I
Hi,
could.
hi, hi.
After only one day, indeed, Private Lloyd. Fuck. I learned Death Dude's name. God damn it.
That sounds like a net loss. I wouldn't want to learn Death Dude's name.
Yeah, no, 100%. Death Dude's gotta be a Death Dude. That's how that works.
You're like, silence, Death Guy. And he just starts weeping. You're like, emotions are for winners.
Your new name is Fall Guy.
It's a question of who benefits society more.
But who decides that? You?
It's implicit.
I think Paul just had a soft spot for the plague victims.
Every human institution is like a pyramid. Those with ability are at the top. They're more important.
Maybe it's the foundation that's important.
Bonk. It really just kind of lets me do that, doesn't it?
Well, you're a somebody.
I am at somebody, as I act as ATM.
Somebodies are allowed to do whatever they want.
And steal Private Lloyd's $104.
Wow. He got $104 on him?
$375 actually.
Behind the eyes, a sharp burning, almost electrical.
Guess you guys found each other. Get everybody patched up?
I did my best. You're looking good.
Never felt better.
I put a new subdermal thing in my head with the robot.
Good work.
Can you just say that over and over again?
We will not let your brother's activity
Am I
cast a
taller than I
shadow on you.
was?
Yes, sir. I'm grateful for that. I just wish we'd found out sooner.
No harm done.
Dude, that guy's got an awesome
you
skull on the
to
back
his
of his suit
place.
jacket.
Is a few liters going to be enough?
Could you imagine if they let you
staff's gonna
paint
catch
like your
Greg
fucking
Anderson.
gang colors on the back of your three-piece?
That would be insane.
Who's that? I don't know, but he's with Los Skulls. Oh, what does that mean? The Skulls?
Oh.
Wish I was shipping out for Hong Kong.
It's a seedy place. You don't want it on your passport.
It used to be kind of cool.
Yeah. I assume that's long before this
We'll miss you,
future.
Agent.
Alright, yeah, there we go. Black helicopter
I'm
time.
taking you to New York.
My orders are to go to Hong Kong.
Your brother's in trouble. You need to meet him in Hell's Kitchen at the apartment.
Okay.
Wrong.
I'll let him speak for himself. He just wanted me to get you to the hotel.
Well, I guess that trust thing we were talking about's out the window. Augment gave you heel lifts. Yeah.
Can't have feelies without my heelies.
I've seen at least one person misspell it as Honk Kong. Oh. That's awful. Alright. Jock? This isn't an apartment, this is a rooftop.
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you. I can pick you guys up in Battery Park.
Oh, there we go. Yep, okay. Here we go. Yeah. And I'm bored of the ladder already.
Oh, God. You broke your legs in half. By the way, Night Owl, get with me later and get me a top 10 of crazy of this stream. And just over the last year. And I'll make sure Depp gets it.
Yep.
Because we were talking about changing out some of the stuff based on what we got so far. And I think that the community would be a great way of making that happen.
Your buddies at UNATCO asked us to steer people away from the Ton.
What's the ton? Is this the ton? No. Okay. He told me he's at the apartment. What fucking apartment?
The apartment, of course.
This block is about to heat up again.
Is it? I think I cooled it down pretty good last time.
Yeah, you sure did.
Oh yeah, it's at the Ilton Inn. I wonder how many times I can turn coat. Like, can I become a quintuple agent?
Are you gonna be Pistol Bobcat?
Pistol Bobcat, backstabbing extraordinaire.
Meow.
Dude, that's a giant rat. Oh. No, it's some kind of fucking robot. Okay.
He's not my boyfriend.
And what is he?
He's Jojo. God.
He's not my boyfriend. Here's sucking of water in hurricane force.
There's popping noises as the plastic bottle like shrinks under the reverse negative pressure. The suckling of the water.
What's the trouble?
None of your business.
One of the neighbors.
Lady, I will give you the crowbar.
He thinks he owns the block.
I can straighten him out. Just tell me where he is.
I get some rough people in here, but this guy, I don't know, he's jumpy.
He's just a punk. I'll take care of it.
Can you help me out? I could really use a gun for protection.
I would rather not harm a civilian.
You weren't gonna shoot nobody anyway, Jesus.
What am I going to do?
Besides, it's against the law for civilians to carry weapons.
Tell that to the gangsters.
I will.
He wasn't gonna stand up to JoJo anyway.
Dude, I put a lot of points. Like, you can have the knife.
Oh, you bad.
Oh, it's JoJo. There we go. Problem solved.
Handled.
You saved my life.
I was hoping I'd run into that punk.
Are you nuts? You almost got yourself killed.
You can relax now. No more getting bossed around.
I mean,
Thanks to
I
you,
bonked him on the head
JC,
once.
We'd both be dead.
You know my name.
Through your whole life with guys like JoJo. Is that it?
God, I can't stand this place.
I think you'll be happier without that guy around.
I'm leaving. I'm getting on a bus and going west until I run out of money or get to the ocean, whichever comes first.
Come on, Sandra. I just wanted to help.
I mean it. I'm leaving.
I don't think she's coming back this time.
Oh, I did just murder her boyfriend in your lobby. I found a body. Somebody's listening to TV in there. Yep. Nope. Which one is the apartment? Ah. Locked. Let me jiggle it. No, this is just somebody's apartment. This is not my brother. Okay.
Well, I mean, it could be a crime scene.
You're right. Let's make it a crime scene. Nobody else find him for a little bit. Are there apartments on the bottom floor? Or just a fucked up elevator? Ow. Out of order, I've been here before. It's gotta be upstairs, right? Alright, we got 20 minutes to find Paul Denton. Jenton. Whatever his name is. That baby crying, I don't think that's him. There we go.
He is a big baby, though.
He's a little bit of a big baby. Wow, that did nothing to the door strength?
Very strong door.
It's okay, I solved your problem, Paul. Oh.
Is this kill switch real? What's it going to do to you?
I'm afraid that's, classified.
Oh, fuck
Come
you,
on.
Paul.
I've heard talk about a police raid. Maybe they know you're here. You've got to have God clearance to know. The nanites can be programmed for exponential growth. There's a chopper that can take us to Hong Kong. You know Jock? First, you're the only one that can help. I need to send the NSF distress code. UNATCO tracked Lebedev to the other NSF bases, and to Silhouette in France. I came to get you out of here. JC, you've got to believe me. UNATCO takes payoffs. Silhouette, the other terrorist groups, they're our allies. You've done what you can for the rebels. Let's go. You want proof? Pay a visit to the NSF headquarters. Down in the basement, protected by booby traps, a data cube sits on the edge of a table. My report to the militia leaders. Here, I have a photograph of the building. It's a couple blocks to the west behind the bar.
It's a
And I
fetch
suppose while I'm
quest.
there, you want me to encrypt a signal with the NSF transmitter, bypass UNATCO SIGINT? A lot of people could die. My friend Chad, for example, the leader of Silhouette. I'll check out the facility, but I can't promise I'll help the terrorists. Be ready to leave.
I like how his voice went up like 3
I'll be ready.
octaves.
Hey, you might check in with Smuggler too. You'll need some extra firepower if UNATCO catches you snooping around. His place is to the northwest of the hotel near the subway station. He expects the password Bloodshot. Thanks. I can always use more hardware. You sure you're alright? No worse than a bad cold. What kills me is just
The dead
that they
look in
have
your
this kind of
eyes?
power. The power, yes, but the fact that it's been there from the beginning. A lot of things are starting to make sense. You remember Mom and Dad?
No.
You think they knew? Lebedev thought so. He said they were employees of the United Nations. They would never have agreed to anything like a kill switch. Remember, I knew them longer than you did, and after what Tong showed me, I'm pretty certain we don't have a stitch of DNA in common with either of our supposed parents.
Well, he's
Like,
very
uh-huh.
cheerful. Alright, so we have 20 minutes. I think it's probably a good idea to call it here.
Yeah, we're about to get into some shit, as they like to say.
So,
I got so used to saying next up is Quish cooking on the rim, but it's not.
it's not. Nope. I believe we've got nothing until Farm Sim Fridays.
Yeah, Farm Sim Fridays in a bit. In a bit. A long while.
Just a bit.
A bit.
A bit. All right. So we will catch you all next week, and assuming we're both here and neither of us is dead from overworking, we'll probably be doing this again, I think. So,
God, sneezes. But yes.
courtesy flush is on.
Courtesy Flush is on, and I'm going to say this much. It's been a joy to watch you suddenly, slowly learn the madness of Deus Ex and to become unraveled in its madness.
You told me to play it like a serial killer, and I hope I've lived up to expectations.
That is the correct way to play it objectively.
I hope I've lived up to expectations.
You've done your part.
So.
You've done your part.
All right. We will catch you all later. Ta-ta.